Hello, welcome to Freedom Friday. Thank you. Welcome to Live Well Today. My name is Maraka Bagdu. I am Holistic Nutrition Health Coach, and today I got a good one for you. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm so excited because I'm about to talk about something that I go through on a regular basis. Well, what it is the 8 cause of craving. Do you crave sometimes? Like, chips, burger, um, fish, meat, what else? Salad, candy, chocolate. All type. Something you just like. You finish eating and 1 second, something else is like, or you are eating actually thinking about something. You crave up something else, okay? Or coffee or tea. Well, if you are in that department, you are not alone. I'm also, going to Craving. And today I'm just, one thing that I did that really helped me out. I just want to share my experience here with you today. And also we got to know what is craving. Is craving bad? Is truly is a great thing for us to crave, or it's just something that our body just do? So let's find out. Are you ready? Shall we? Okay. Eight cause of craving. The body is amazing. One thing I want to tell you, oh my goodness, we got to love our body. The design of this body is very, oh my goodness, holistically, God designed the body. Okay? So you got to love this body that you're in. It doesn't matter the size of it. I said beauty is not just one size. Oh, it's not one size fits all. Beauty is a different size in different shades and different color, and also different dimension. All right. The body is amazing. It knows when to go to sleep, all right, when to wake up, all right, when to go to bathroom. It maintains a temperature of 98.6 degrees, repair itself when wounded, and know the miracle of pregnancy and childbirth. If you're a woman watching right now, you and I know, if you ever have an opportunity to have a baby, you know the whole dynamic things that's going on to your body. All right, your heart never miss a beat. The day your heart start missing a beat, actually you become illegal on this planet. The doctor, they have to rush you to the doctors and get you stabilized. Okay, your lungs are always breathing. Okay, in and out, in and out. The body is a supercomputer, and it never makes mistake. That's one thing I want you to rest right there. Your body never make a mistake. You know who make a mistake? Us. If we can nourish the body in the right environment, give the body the right nutrient, this body right here will flourish. That is you can't go wrong with that. All right. If we look at the food, deficit, okay, let's talk about a little bit craving. So craving is when you are actually signaling, your body signaling you something, that something is up. Like you sit down and now you finish eating, or you are hungry. You say, I'm thirsty, because your body is signaling something to you. When we look at the food deficit and behavior in your life, that's the underlying causes of your craving. You just take a look. Many people view craving as weakness. Actually, it's not. Actually, if you are craving right now watching me, you crave something, knowing that your body actually is working in the optimum. Your body is actually doing what it's supposed to do. That's how the designer designed this body, is to let us know what is wrong from the inside out. Okay? But really, they are important message. Craving are important message, mean to help you to maintain balance. When you crave something, that means something is up, and you need to find out and maintain. And I would say that it's not so much about the thing that we are craving, is what we do with the craving. I think that's what matters. Okay? When you experience a craving, deconstruct it. That's the key. We have to deconstruct our craving. Ask yourself, what does my body want and why? And I think that's my secret right here. I get to the secret very quickly, because I want you to, if you're taking notes, please take this. This is when you need to write down. What does my body want and why? There's always a why behind anything that we do. Even our desire in life, there's always a why. There's something that is waking us every morning. Why you are craving, and what are you craving about? Okay. First, lack of primary food. And you guys know, if you've been watching me along this channel, you know I kind of define the primary food way where I first started this channel. The primary food are food that you don't see every day, but actually you are eating them every second. Like your job, your relationship, your environment, your finance, your physical activity. Those are primary food. Those are things that nourish us first. Then we're going to talk about secondary food, which I did already. Those are the actual food that you eat, like Burger King. I mean, like a burger, I want to say. Like rice, like beans, like vegetable. All of that are your secondary food. Why? It's because when primary food are made just well, you don't need a whole lot of secondary food. Most of the time, because our craving come from a deeper level. And that's why I want you and I to be able to deconstruct, okay? So, you know now that lacking of primary food can actually give you a crave. For example, chocolate. Most of people crave chocolate because of what? They just want a little affection. Your husband, your significant others can give you a hug, or your boyfriend can give you a hug, or your mom, your parent can give you a hug, you will be fine. But what we do most of the time when we crave chocolate, we say, oh, I miss something. I need something sweet. So just what we do, we go and bunch it on a bunch of sugar. We crave sugar. Actually, it is just energy. Your body is telling you, you don't have a lot of gas to keep you going. You need energy because energy is a fuel for our body, right? All right. So what we need to do is when you get to find out your primary food, to make sure that your primary food are in balance, when you do like too little or too much or too little can actually put you in balance, right? So what we need to do is we need to make sure that we don't crave. It's not too little. What we feed ourselves is not too little. It's not too much. It's not too much. It's way too much also. Too much or too little or too wrong kind of food. Okay, we want to make sure that we have right environment when it comes to our primary food. We have a right relationship, not somewhere that we are constantly being putting down. Okay, being bored, stressed, uninspired by your job, or lacking a spirituality practice when you are not connected to the source. I keep saying that on this channel. When you are not connected to the source, a lot of things will go wrong. Okay, all of that causes emotional eating. Some people tend to eat the primary food like they are eating the actual physical food because we are lacking of it so much from the deeper level. So when we come home, because we're frustrated from our work, stressed out, or our children stress us, or our husband stress out, or our friends stress out. So when we come home, we just want something that can suit us because that desire is still there. And what we do is we eat more than we should. Eating can be used as a substitute for entertainment or a feel the voice of primary food. So when you don't have that relationship that you needed, just what? Craving can come in and fill out those gaps, and you don't want that. So it's not so much what you are feeling, is what you do with what you have been feeling. Does that make sense? Water. Lacking of water can also send message to our body, mean that you are thirsty. When you are thirsty, on the verge of dehydration, okay? Dehydration can manifest as hunger. And some of the time, sometimes some of us, we are not even hungry, literally though. Sometimes we are just thirsty. We just thirsty. We have a thirst and we need to quench that thirst. But what we do is we turn more for food. Like, for example, I don't know if this happened to you. I would be eating something, right? I'm not even finished yet. And you think about something else, Or I see that my children also, you serve them the food, they be like talking about, oh, Mom, are we going to have some this and so later? What? Can you just enjoy this food and I'm serving you? So this is our body just tell us, give us some message, but we are in control to tell the body, no, not now. Maybe something later, but also not what you are saying. But actually, if you want me to eat something sweet, I know that I'm lacking of energy. Okay? So lacking of water can send the message that you are thirsty and on the verge of dehydration. Dehydration can manifest as hunger. So the first thing to do when you get a craving is drink full glass of water. Okay? First thing. Number 2, secret. So every time that you feel like, oh, Lord, I need to get something, I feel like I need some chocolate, I need some pie, just drink some water. It will help a lot, okay? Excess water can also cause craving also. See, I'm talking again, the balance. We need to balance everything. We can't do too little, we can't do too much. It just has to be perfect, okay? So be sure that your water intake is well balanced. It's balanced as well, all right? Now, let's go to... Also, I'm talking about the way we combine food. Certain food doesn't need to get combined together. You can't mix them together. Like, for example, if you are eating beans, and I know, man, some of my African sisters and brothers, please stop. Okay, we eat beans and then we got eggs on the side. That's no. That we can't do that. We can't eat beans and eggs at the same time. Beans already is a protein, egg is a protein. That's too much protein going on one time in this body. And sometimes we don't have a lettuce to help us up. You know why? Like in Korean culture, I see that in Asia a lot, they always eat their protein with some type of leaf. When I went to Thailand, it's just amazing, a land of food. If you've never been to Thailand, please try. Asia in period, land of food, the spice and all type. And these people like mention herb like crazy. You know what that does to the body? And you wonder why Asian country eat a lot of rice, but you don't see them getting sick so much about, like disease that we have in Western, like America, or the places. Because these people learn the art of eating, combination of how you combine food for a healthy life. All right? And that's something you want to learn about, reach out to me. That's what I love about Ayurveda, because Ayurveda teach you how to combine food and how to eat food properly. Inside coming out, okay? Often, time craving comes from the food we are recently eating, okay? Food eaten by our ancestor, that's what I mean, or food from our childhood. A clever way to satisfy this craving is to eat a healthy version of one ancestral or childhood food. Okay, for example, if, like for me, in Africa, we are really high in starch, carbohydrates, okay? It's really high in my culture. So what I do now, like my family and I now, we make sure that we don't eat fufu like every single day. We make sure that we kind of space out. And also we include a lot of, if we're going to eat fufu, we make sure that we have some green, we have some lettuce, we have some salad. Because when you don't do that, you cannot just eat fufu. That's a starch all the time. Your body is not going to work for you, it's going to work against you. Okay? So looking on to see what are those food that you crave, as you used to eat them when you were a child, your mom used to eat them. It's like your culture food. You will crave that because your ancestry ate that. Do you know that when a woman is pregnant, whatever you ate, that baby will crave that food? So watch out. Make sure that as you are pregnant now, whatever you eat now, your baby is going to require that. So if you don't want your baby to be feeding in something that is not healthy, so don't do it now. Okay? That's what for a pregnant woman, they keep saying it's healthy. If you don't eat healthy the day you get pregnant, it's like a ding, ding. The time is up now for you to take care of your health in another dimension. All right. Seasonal food also, seasonal time, when you have like in Italy here, I'm really enjoying that because everything here is kind of like seasonal. Fruits. Well, we get a lot of watermelon is here. We have strawberries now. So people eat seasonal, and that's like ancient days. Your body knows that at this time of the year, this thing will be available, and then your body will actually automatically crave that. So often the body crave food that balance the elements of the season. If the spring, people crave detoxifying food like leafy green, okay, and citrus food. In the summer, people crave cooling food like a fruit, new food, or ice cream, okay, raw food, that's what I'm saying, or ice cream. Most of the time in summer, people will crave those things naturally. And in the fall, people crave grounding like food, like squash, onions and nuts. During winter, many crave hot and heat-producing food. Like me, for example, later, I don't like smoothie winter at all. Like you are not gonna see me make smoothies on winter. For me, my body just like no. I drink more tea. I make more bouillie, what we call in my culture we have something that we call bouillie. It's like a porridge. I will make that more often than me going to get some. And I don't even eat ice cream in the winter. It's rarely you will see me. Maybe but sometimes my children will crave that, but I don't. Okay, so because part of where I'm from, when I grew up, is different from what my children grew up now. My parents is not something about any ice cream. Okay, so craving can also winter, many people crave hot or heat producing food like meat, oil, and fat. Craving can also be associated with the holidays for food. Turkey, example, eggnogs, and sweet. Like for Christmas or holidays, people will crave, we have turkey, whatever we are eating during those like season, like Christmas, for example, people crave like Christmas cookies, So we also, when holidays are coming, our body automatically tell us what to eat. But it's our job to make sure that we are feeding the body what the body needs. okay? And not sometimes about what the body want, okay? Because sometimes a lot of our want is not what we need, okay? Lacking of nutrient, okay? In the body, if the body has inadequate, okay, nutrient, you will have old craving, okay? That's one of these fly always on my face. This is summer now, ladies, and that's one thing here in Italy is fly everywhere in summer. For example, adequate mineral level produce salt craving. If you don't have a lot of adequate mineral in your body, you will crave salty stuff. And that's for me, like most of the time I would crave salt. And then I study that, then now I'm taking supplement every day. And I love my supplement because it's a trusty company. And when I take my supplement on a regular basis, I don't feel the need of craving salty because my body is filled. I actually have the nutrient. But when I don't, like, if some week I get lazy, I can see, I promise you, my body will crave. Okay. So for salt, for example, salty food like salty crackers, anything that is salty, you will see that is known because you are not having a lot of nutritional food. Okay. Like energy, form of energy or life, like caffeine. You know, people who crave caffeine is because they don't have energy. Their body tell you that I need energy. And some people will have that caffeine like every early morning as soon as they wake up, they gotta have that. It's like the engine. If they don't have that, then they can't move. Let one time just your natural energy kick in. You will see it's amazing. And most of the time, the way I do that, you know, like when we do fasting, for example, you will see your natural energy kick in like amazing. So sometimes just leave the coffee alone, try for 3 days and see how much your natural energy. I mean, your body will fight you, but you're in control, all right? Hormonal, that's also one cause also of craving. Hormonal, when women experience menstruation, pregnancy or menopause, frustration, testosterone and estrogen level may cause unique craving. And that also happen, you know, like for us women, you know, during the months, for that time, our body really going through a lot of tremendous changes. Even though you don't see it, but I promise you, if you pay attention, you study your body, you will see a lot of changes that you're getting. I mean, from you talking about from you know what we. I mean, this is a lot of deeper. One day I'm gonna do the whole a video about the woman body, how our body actually works during the menstrual cycle. So that give us a glimpse of a little bit how much is very critical that we take off our body. Okay. We also, what we call de-evolution. De-evolution is when things are going extremely good, well in our life. Sometimes self-sabotage happens. We crave food that throw us off. It just happened. Everything is good. You have nothing to worry. And then all of a sudden, boom, you start craving stuff. More craving to balance ourselves. So we need to find creative ways now to balance ourselves. This often happens from low blood sugar and may result in strong mood swing. You know, some people, you know, you feel good a couple minutes and then just get angry. Do you also know that not be able to digest your food nighttime can also cause you to be angry in the morning? For steak, for example, if you eat steak last night, like around 10 p.m. or 9 p.m., I don't know when is your dinner, but you wake up in the morning, maybe 6 a.m. or 7 a.m., that steak is not well digested yet. It takes about 14 to 16 hours just for a steak to digest into your body. You see? So we need to take off our body. Is very critical. God trusts his body for us. He knows that we can do it. He gave us the tool. If you don't have knowledge, reach out to those that have knowledge. And this is like we all experience. That's my experience. And also from my training, like I tell you guys, I'm a health coach and I studied the nutrition and I also studied the body, you know, as being able to nourish this body, because I want to know if I just not about the food. So what about the stuff that I put in my body? So I went to school to, you know, for formulation, and also have my license, my certification on formulation skincare, because I believe that if what we eat affect the body, also what we put in the body also affect, and scientifically is proved. Okay, so we need to make sure that what we eat, what we put into our skin is all healthy. Ask the question, why, what I'm craving and why I'm craving is very critical. And that way you can take care of yourself in optimum health. My wish for you is to live well today. And in order for us to do that, it's our responsibility that we check all dimensions, what we are eating, what we are drinking, because if you are not drinking the right stuff, you're going to crave the wrong stuff. Does that make sense? Thank you so much for being here today. I really, really appreciate. For those that subscribe to my channel, please share and comment. I really, really appreciate you. And thank you so much for sharing. Either way you share it to one of your sisters or your uncles or whoever you share my video. I really appreciate it. And I know this is for the kingdom of God. I'm here, every week is to share my experience, also share my training with you guys, because my wish, like I said, is for you to live healthy today. Okay? And so you can pass that knowledge to your children. If we all can do that, we're gonna live healthy, because I want you to finish your kingdom mandate that God's already installed to you. And my job is to able to help you to discover your area of gifting so you can work on it now and not tomorrow. Thank you so much again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Ciao.